This is Bumper to Bumper TV.
At first glance, it looked like the auto industry was ready to show off the latest and greatest in cars, trucks, and sport utility vehicles. For some brands, it would also be a chance to brag if they won top honors for the best in class from the North American Car and Truck of the Year jurors. The beleaguered Stellantis Group captured Car of the Year top title for the Dodge Charger, a battery electric sedan. Ford continues to be recognized as a leader in the truck segment, with the Maverick Lobo edition being lauded as Truck of the Year. The Hyundai brand snagged the top honors as SUV of the Year with the restyled Palisade. So what's the key to being considered for recognition?
You have to design for the full curve. Designing for the full curve means some people are still at ICE, some people are at HEV because you don't have to modify your behavior, and some people are full EV. Well, to be full EV, you have to work on that consistently. You can't go back and forth on it.
While sales of electric vehicles may have tapered off, some manufacturers like General Motors are modifying and reintroducing battery-powered options like the newest version of the Bolt. And in a demonstration of manufacturing prowess, some vehicles originally created for civilians are now being modified for military use. An extreme example of that might be the latest concept of a battle tank, which at 60 tons is now a trimmed-down version of the current model. While it has the latest in battlefield technology, the only question we had was, where can it be parked? And for the folks who long for automotive classics, there are professionally restored vehicles and some personally modified platforms. What is interesting about the Detroit Auto Show for 2026 isn't by what happened, but more likely what didn't happen. For example, this was the first time in several years there were no major reveals of new products or vehicles. But there was a lot of emphasis on technology and the future of mobility. While government support of electric vehicles has been removed, there is still a need for critical components to build any kind of car, truck, or SUV. The lack of domestically produced microchips reached crisis levels in 2023. That's a subsegment where specialty firms can get ahead of the issue.
It stabilizes the U.S. in terms of when you talk about security, when you talk about being able to have the demand when it's needed and not being able to be interrupted, as once I said, by, foreign countries not being able to supply you and then disrupting your supply chain. It's so important to have it.
Against this backdrop, the auto industry is trying to navigate a course for the future while contending with political whiplash.
So this doesn't have to be completely, we do this, we do that, we do this. But what I think it does mean is a predictable roadmap where, if possible, government locks in its investment with at least as much commitment as the OEMs have to make when they're making huge decisions, sometimes betting the whole company on a course of action.
While at the same time trying to figure out what will attract the buying public as the change occurs. I'm Greg Morrison.